We're going?
Yep. Gotcha.
Welcome, Ando.
Yeah, Crush, good to be here. Polo Ground 2025, here we go.
Here we go, mate. Some great results so far for Poneke today. We had our Colts get the win 24-22 against MSP.
Yep.
And Ando, did your team win today?
Yeah, it snuck in over Ories 99-10.
99-10.
An unreal result, something completely out of the blue. The boys were concerned about dropping it and
Mate,
off they went.
They were humming.
They were.
Humming today. So
Humming from the kickoff rather than humming with 20 minutes to go.
let's rock and roll.
So here we go.
Says.
Yeah, Declan Hay kicking off here for Ories. So the strong southerly coming across the ground, taken there by Pasiasiata. Runs in. Let's have a look at Bellucci. Mikey Brown back in the 9 jersey this week. And the Jimmy Gerbert Shield match means a lot to both clubs, doesn't it, Crush?
Oh, sorry, mate. Hit the wrong button.
Hold on. Yep. Bear with us. So we see Caleb take it in. Good clean out there by Nick Robertson. Cross kick back out to Pasios, gone over his head, but back for the penalty with referee Matt Thomas.
Sorry, mate. Just trying to get the there we go.
Hell of a windy day over at Polo Ground too, isn't it? Southerly coming through.
Yeah, so it's not favouring any team really at the moment. Obviously on number 1 here, which is in better nick than I thought it was going to be fair, Ando.
Yeah, well, at least it's full-size ground.
Yeah, well, again, you're playing on an under-13 ground as Carlos looks to find touch.
Just above us there, yep. DT, the treasurer, clicked on ball boy duty over there.
Thanks to DT and mostly Lance, of course, for getting this scaffolding sorted for us today.
Yeah, always good to see Lance Purdy down here.
Oh, what a guy,
LP building. But of course today brought to you by Insight, the Resource and Environmental Management Specialist, Crush.
Yeah, again, Insight, they're going to get a massive plug today. There's the lineouts right below us here. It's again something that we've been struggling with this season.
Yeah, over the back though to Mick Randall, who's not sure if that was the intention, but geez, that's a great turnover there from Penny Ali Pawasa, and we got Dom coming down the blind side here. Dom Ropiti tackled and knocked over by, I think that was Luca Bellucci, and helped by Andrew Jones.
So Ando, we'll just get you, we'll put the latch over there, eh?
Oh yeah, good idea,
so
what's standing in the way?
Just so you can step back when it goes down that side there.
Yeah, bro. Fuck it, it's a long way down for the old hammies.
Yeah, well, I mean, I've never seen a better health and safety scaffold in my life.
It's always good when you've got a couple of beers up here too. Crush it. So Jonesy to throw again. Oh, to the back, and it's early.
Now, dive on a Maya.
Got to dive down as Halalito pushes through. Jeez, he's made some metres there in the tackle of Dom Seeper. Spinning it left. Oh, great shot on there from Moses Nullaval, but geez, this isn't great for the Pōneke team as number 3 comes in. So I haven't got the team list in front of me yet. Back out to the right. Skivvy Va'a goes down in the tackle of Caleb, but retaining the ball nice there, going through the phases. Ories. Declan Hay, that's big. I think that's Alan Moana at number 4. Great dominant tackle from Maya, but we need a few more of those, Crush, to help get us out of trouble.
Yeah, this will be the coming out the 10th or 12th phase here for Ories.
Yeah.
As they spin away, getting very close to that line.
Yeah, back out to the right. We've got more Jenkins and Fani on D as Mayava slips through the tackle. He's over the line, and God, that dot's down already. An early start for Ories here, and all comes back to that line out, Crusher.
Sorry, mate, just counting to 5 there. Yeah, again, comes back to a missed line out. There's 2 really missed line outs so far for Pōneke, and Maya had the opportunity just to dive on the ball and tried to put the boot into it. And then Ories on attack, and he just built phase after phase of their big forwards.
Yeah, that intent from Ories is ominous. But I think the Poneke boys have got the ability to, if they wanted to step up and match it. But it's got to be done full 8, doesn't it? It can't be done just with the ones or twos.
Yeah, that's right. And again, another slow start for Poneke, but the defense was good to a point, but when you got the wave after wave of Ories attack, and just click over 4 minutes gone in the first half.
And of course, Ories, the team on a high at the moment. They've won every game so far. 55 points. You can't get more. Tomaiava's kicked, and it's just held up in the wind and gone behind the post, so it remains at 5-0. But yeah, big congratulations to Ories, the Swindale Shield holders already with 2 rounds to go.
Yes, so yeah, as you said, 55 points total so far, so
can't do better than that, Crush.
Bonus point in every single game, and really, they haven't really been tested too much at all.
Well, there's a couple in there, Petone and OBU, I think.
Or maybe Huddle Boys as well.
Yeah.
But, you know, with a GST in a story.
Hopefully there's another test for them today.
That's right.
As Jonesy takes off, chasing the kick, down to Declan Hay. It's up for Halalilo. He's broken through the tackle at Jones, but not so much the tackle at Moses Nalaval.
Another great start for Moses.
Yeah, Moses has been unreal this year, hasn't he?
Of course.
Kicks goes down, taken by Robertson. He's got a Fani Tonutu Machuku outside him, but he goes himself, takes it back to the halfway line. Tackle's been completed. Mikey Brown makes clearance up to Big Red. Old Clifford, the dog, pushes through. Back, Mikey's got it again. Back to the blindside this time, which is hasn't been Poneke's usual pattern this year. But Afani's showing why he's been featured on club rugby. He has been outstanding, hasn't he, Kelvin?
Oh, mate, absolutely outstanding this season. One of our leading 3-2-1 getters at the moment. Him and Meyer leading the way.
Yep. Jonesy's not far behind. So out to Robson. He's featured a couple of times on defence, but probably his first time ball in hand that he's got in front of the advantage line there.
Oh, good hit there. Again, just hanging on to the ball at the moment, Poneke, which is great to see.
Yeah, get some shape.
Let's go out the back door here. Carlos.
Goes that almost stereotypical little jumper his now before he goes in the tackle. Makes some metres on the ground as well. Out to Big Red again. Hamish Huggins. Good carrier, the young man from outside of Masterton. Now Fani carries it back over the half. We're not going anywhere, are we, at the moment? We're retaining the phases, but just floating around the halfway line. Looking for that space, which is out here on the right now. If we can get the ball there, no.
Jonesy,
yeah. Taken by Sipa, back to Carlos. Moses Nalaval doing what he does best. Now Robson again. DJ Taipu with the show and go. Reminiscent of Beaver Donald. A lot of talking there from Matt Thomas at the ruck time. Back to Meyer, who makes him over the halfway line, but again, we're still floating around in the same part of the field.
We haven't gone anywhere now for a good 4 or 5 minutes.
Yeah, get up, yep. There's like Moy Jenkins. It's good organised zero ruck defence here from Ories. Something different might need to be tried, although they got two back, so kick's not on. As we see Afani get taken in the tackle of Tom Maiava, but he makes it to ground, recycles it back. Mikey Brown there, still sitting in between the 50 and the 10 as Huggins gets it on the second grab. And looking back to the blind side, Robson, Pussy out on that left edge, has got his hand up. I think he's seen a bit of space, but it's a matter of getting it there, Crush.
Yeah. He's looking for that chip again, isn't he?
Yeah.
But,
it's been dropped backwards. Yeah, and now they're flowing through on Carlos. I think there might be a man line in the way there if the referee picks it up, but no, he's asked him to leave. Holding him in there. Do you smell like garlic bread?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that?
I don't know. It smells delicious.
Local pizza hut around here?
Yeah. As Jones makes a few metres, but Poneke going backwards here, so Robson's looking for the kick. He's put the midfield bomb up. It's going to come down just on the Poneke side of halfway. Maiava takes it. Pussy's through it. He's grabbed it. He steps inside. He just looks for Robson. He's got Sipper outside him. He's still going, Robson. He's popped it up, and a great hands from Asiata, who started it, and he's dotted down under the sticks. Jeez, that came from nothing. 15 phases of going backwards and forwards on halfway. And then all of a sudden the kick came. It wasn't cleanly taken. Asiata gets in there, and what he starts, he finishes.
Knocked it on, did he?
Potentially, because we got a call coming in here from the touch judge. They've picked up the knock-on that we've both just seen on the replay. Still, that should give the boys a bit of confidence.
Yeah, it was a knock-on. Yeah, again, you'd almost say Ories won that initially with their when they just were happy to. So were they happy just to play on there and kick it down to them?
So we see Takunda Mabonga jumping up onto the scaffold here.
The third most famous Southlander in the club. Well, behind myself and Dom.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, this camera's playing up today. Yeah. Do you want to jump on the mic, mate?
So here we are back at the 40-metre mark. Scrum, Ories ball. After that enterprising play from Pōneke.
No mai haere mai ki kotoku ingoa.
Mate, you still blowing pretty hard from that game, or you just breathe like that heavily normally?
I'm just excited, mate.
Hey, it's good to have you here, Takunda.
There's some good footy. How the boys been going? How have we been?
Yeah, it's been a fairly middling start so far, but there's creases there that we should be trying to fold in on.
Nice.
So it's a big scrum from the Ories. I think it's that Huggins on this side, the tight head goes down.
Nice, mate. Nice.
So Takunda, talk us through the Prem 2 game.
Mate,
In 10 seconds before the scrums reset.
10 seconds. It was like when Moses led the Israelites through the Red Sea and the water just opened up, mate. That was beautiful. We had the wind in our sails. God was backing us.
Hey, 50 points to 5 at half time. I think into the wind set the tone.
Straight poetry.
Yeah.
Straight poetry, mate. It was beautiful. Had Ando on the side giving us motivation, mate.
Yeah, I took the role of Dean Murphy on the touchline today. Skibby VAR takes it on straight into
Strong
goes through
carry.
the tackle of Carlos Ihi. Back to the
They're
10.
shaping up here.
Yeah, Afani's underneath that one though. Oh, he slips.
That's
yeah, and the ball's broken to the right and tickled over the touchline.
Tackled over.
Luckily, has gone at a right angle. Otherwise, the 50-22 was on.
Yeah. It seems like there is a strat with Ories. They got the wind sort of behind them at the moment.
It's an unusual wind, isn't it, when it comes across the field? It's only kind of here in Evans Bay where that happens.
So let's see how can Poneke answer back to this. Who have we got throwing? Jonesy.
So this is our third line out of the half, and it's going to be our first clean take.
Oh, mate.
As
If you
fast
don't-
as- yeah.
Go on, mate.
Jesus, don't move so quickly. The whole thing feels like there's an earthquake.
Sorry, mate.
Yeah, Moses puts his big shoulder into work. Cleared out to DJ.
Oh,
Just going around the corner here, Poneke. Now they're breaking it back out to Carlos. Pussy, we got the Fani outside him.
oh, boy.
Yeah,
Strong carry.
yeah. Pussy looks like he's full of running today. Takunda. Oh,
Yeah.
that was
Oh.
unlucky. I didn't think that. Yeah, flicked it back. So turnover and Ories
Oh,
going.
we got Rick Randall down,
Yeah.
I think. Oh, that doesn't look too
Yeah, I
good.
think
He
that's a
clashed.
boot to the head. I think it might have been,
But there's some strong defense from Bellashini. Luca, the Italian Mustang.
It's Bellucci. Yes, Dom Sipper goes in for the hit. Great, we
Get
stand
out
up
of our
Dom.
house. That's it, Seeps. Sorry, I'm yelling on the mic.
I like it. Don't worry about that. Takunda, you're here for that colour, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah, unfortunately, Robson just slipping as he got the ball there.
They're counter-rucking, but we're stronger than that. Let's go, boys.
Yeah, penalty there. So as you just see, so this will bring Breed Brown on if McRandall's no good, and Bede's been out with an ankle injury.
Yeah.
So-
Yeah. He did tell me that he did see the Fijian doctors, the same one that Waisaki Naholo saw, and he's been running it up quite well.
Yeah, good work,
Okay,
Bede.
so that change is going to be made now. So McRandall, he's had a rough couple of weeks. Came off early last week, and again today. So Bede is going to have a massive shift here.
Bede will go well, mate.
Go Bede.
Bede is an outstanding individual.
Nicknames, Pedophile.
Is that confirmed, or you just made that on
No, that's confirmed.
Okay.
It's possibly worse.
Confirmed by who? The New Zealand Police?
Seni, I think. Yeah. Anyway, Poneke have kicked for the far touch, about 7 metres out. Jonesy with throw.
Oh, we were
Bede
on
Brown's
here.
on, yeah. And what are we looking at? Luca at the front? No, that's just a standard shape. Back to
Oh, here we
Luca,
go.
yeah, all down to Pussy in the middle.
That's all
Been the target all day. Oh, he's been sacked, and it's knocked on in the sack, unfortunately, from Puss. So, Ories look to
kicking,
clear, yeah, and I imagine we'll go. Oh no, we're going to go back for the scrum. I thought when we went into touch, it might have been called, but they could not.
Hey, Ray, I can see these comments. Ray Lance, okay?
Calvin, are these planned overthrows? Well, it looks like it, Mitchell. They usually are if you're thrown in.
I was going to say, I wouldn't know that. Never did an overthrow in my life unless I started to Darren West.
So here we go. What's a 5-0 to Ories?
14 minutes gone.
Thanks, Crush. That's going to be the next question.
Crush, mate. You do God's work, mate. I'll tell you that.
I thought you said that's what God did in the first game.
To be fair,
I saw Crush on the sideline.
with you beside me, it's like trying to film on a bloody ship.
Yeah.
Do not take your aviation
Free
nets.
kick, what we got there. Moses has been pinged at scrum time. Went
So
early. So it gives a chance for Tom Maiava to step up, and it'll be a Poneke throw in, but in the lineouts work the last couple. I don't want to say anything more in case we jinx it.
Touching wood. But there's no wood.
Not much wood up here.
Oh, that's a nudger.
Yeah, it uses the wind nicely. And I think we'll see that similar sort of 5-man shape from Poneke. Giving Jonesy those 3 targets, Luca, Bede and Pussy.
They're shaping up here. Oh, we got Hamish. Hamish has been a beautiful product coming from God knows where he came from.
We wired it up via the university, mate.
Yeah,
What an individual, eh?
Yeah,
One
absolutely.
of Poneke's new favourite sons, Big Clifford, the big red dog.
Yeah. Oh,
He's go to the back, and it's gone overthrown again. Mitchell Goff's called it early.
Nice Aussie.
She must be at 3 a.m. when Mitch is, eh?
Oh,
They pop over the top, but Nick's coming round to clear it up. He's got a kind bounce.
can Nick kick? I've never seen him kick in my life.
It's a way to rip the band-aid off that sore spot. Anyway, Poneke building phases again here. They've done it a fair bit this half. They've had a lot of possession.
Nice, Maya.
Not tons of territory. Yeah.
We aren't really, I haven't seen a lot of kicking play. Here's a strat.
Cheers, mate.
He, let's see how that goes.
On the full.
Mistake. Dominic Ruranui, he's giving a bit of slack. Those two have probably played a bit together in the lines.
Hey?
He and Dom, the number 8 from Ories.
Oh, yeah, they're good, mate.
Oh, I could just be spinning.
What'd you get, Ando?
Well, just a delivery of a nice warm pie.
Fraser deliveries.
Fraser Hunter pulling through with the baked goods.
Can we get a shout out to Fraser?
No, 100%. The brains behind the 9910.
To be honest, I'm not going to lie. Seeing the combination of Ando and Fraser around the cutter at Thursday training was something remarkable.
Oh, yeah, it was good
Crush.
fun. But with Pōneke giving away a penalty here, so Ories are under advantage and about 10 metres out.
It's tight.
Yeah, Dom Ropetti just puts his head down and marches forward. Out round to the properties. Oh, he's thrown
they've
over the
lost
shoulder.
it.
And
Good D
back, and DJ shows us why he shouldn't be kicking.
It's got the bodybuilder build.
Who, me?
No, Deej, bro.
I thought you'd just been really complimentary and trying to get some more starts.
Endo, you're like a Brody Retallick, mate.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate that. Come fix your computer.
Look at James Ryan, I thought.
Jackie. Yeah. Without the red hair.
And the skill.
Well, I taught Chuck most of those skills. 666 Castle Street. I think it was 651 Castle Street. Brick house on the right as you go down towards
I'm
Gardens.
not sure you're allowed to speak about that, are you?
You're on Castle Street, Endo. Back in the day, Endo's done illegal stuff. He's definitely done illegal stuff, Endo. If you've been in Dunedin, mate. Oh,
I couldn't leave the place. I was there for 5 years. Anyway, Ories scrum. About 10 metres in from touch on the far side. Fed by Declan Hay. Dom's got it at the back. He picks and goes into the tackle of Mikey Brown. I think he's knocked the ball loose, but that's been called as a knock on. Great work there. Good energy coming out of that Poneke pack too.
Yeah, good.
That was great. It was Mikey chest on chest with Dom and just ripped the ball out clean.
Yeah.
Brilliant play.
He's a fighter.
Shout out to whoever makes his pies, man. Just delicious.
Who'd you get? Come on.
I love that sound.
I never want anyone to ever mention the fact that I had to take a bite out of a pie from Endo's hand.
Yeah, thanks for broadcasting it.
Yeah.
Got another one? Anyway, scrum in the same position, but Pōneke put in this time. Mikey Brown looking good in the headgear. New addition to his game.
Yeah. Headgear gives you confidence.
Can you please put one on? And a penalty this time on the Lucette side, Moses Nalaval.
Go Poneke.
Thank you, Cheryl. A big shout out to Cheryl. She's watching. Tanya sent through the message to say Cheryl's watching from Queenstown. One of Poneke's great supporters.
Yeah, we haven't had the message yet, so hopefully Cheryl's be a bit cold down there.
Carlos bangs it into touch.
Mitchell Goff, 4 a.m. now. This is his morning breakfast show. He probably hasn't been to sleep, has he?
No better 3 people that you want to hear in the morning, to be honest.
Especially when you've probably just been out all night hunting Pokemon.
Oh, B Brown.
Nice speed. Nice. Spin it. 2 passes.
No.
2 passes.
No. Got to get the calls right. Took on if you're going to yell. Oh, that's a low ball there from Mikey, but
Nice
well handled by
nudge.
Yep. It's a slippery little field out there. We've seen it a few times from those guys. Hamish down.
Oh, both of them are down. I think maybe a head clash.
No, Hamish is working his thigh.
That's all right,
Which
Hamish.
is one of the biggest things in human history. One of Hamish's legs looks like a 2-door refrigerator.
They don't call him Big Red for nothing, mate. He's a gentle giant, though. Most nicest people I've ever met in my life.
Oh, there's a bit of cheese in this pie too. Up there, Poneke giving away a penalty. 9 offside at the ruck. Yep, I thought it was a bit earlier.
Is it mince cheese or steak and cheese?
Steak.
Oh, yeah, good combination.
That's a yell. Move the mic away so the people can't hear me munch.
What's wrong with a bit of ASMR? Everything. So here we go. Ories are deep in our 22. Our defense has been good under pressure. I'd say that.
Oh, they broke through it in the first 4 minutes.
Yeah,
but generally this year has been like this. It's hearty,
Yeah.
The structure works.
And I think that comes from the mental session, Park High B2B. And that sun's shining now. God has opened up the heavens. Here we go.
There's a roll towards the line, but breaks out right. Pawasa. Is he short of the line? Yep. So another ruck formed. Poneke hard on their goal line now.
Come on, Poneke.
Yeah, pick and go comes from the Ories forwards. And harms out again from referee Matt Thomas.
Oh, come on, boys. Good. Ifiani. Ifiani's there. He's holding him up.
Bro, it's a funny, and if anybody in the club should pronounce his name right.
Maybe I'm just
Should be the man from Southland. The Mabongas of Southland, eh? Talk us through it. Sekunda.
The Bongers of Southland. So we have Atipa, the older sister. She's probably the one that everyone... Oh, sorry. Not a family tree. Okay.
Like, this is your life. If the women's season's over, Jacko's not here. We don't have to hear about family trees.
Sorry, guys. Got too excited on the mic.
No, was it Edwin, your old man, eh?
Edwin, yeah. Edwin.
Potato from Zimbabwean originally?
Zimbabwean originally. Came 2002. He's always been farming. And we grow spuds. He's a funny man. He'll chat to anyone. That's where I get it from.
Just get him up here.
Yeah, mate. Edwin on the mic will be nice. Fun fact, he used to play in Taranaki for a team called the Heart Attacks, where it was a bunch of dairy farmers.
Here we go.
John
Scrappy
Carey.
Var sets the target in the midfield. Hayke Pickers round the corner out to
nice
Ropetti. Yeah, DJ's disrupted that. Bellucci's over the top of the ball, but that's been recycled by Ories, who snap back to the right-hand side. Mayava.
Nice, Hamish. Keep him.
Tackle Hamish. Nice. Yeah. Using that big brute strength of his to ride him down.
Those big thighs, eh?
Oh, mate, those thighs.
Yeah.
Beyonce being impressed.
Come on, boys.
Someone's put the boot to it, and it's spat out the back, but Vata picks it up.
This is some
into
brilliant
the
D.
tackle of Jones.
Touching wood. Brilliant D. Come on,
Ories,
Poneke.
jeez, it's windy. Ories are resetting here. The little tap goes on to number 1.
Nice.
Lost, so no, that was just it. As we see, Taitu Ave carry forward for Ories boys.
There's that for Poneke. We're holding D. Wow. Keep it up, boys.
Yeah, this is good energy.
Yeah, keep it.
Great eyes, going to call him for height, I think.
Just a lapse of focus
Yeah,
here.
Declan Hay took out the A defender pretty well by pretending to run it and beat bit in.
Nice.
Yeah. But if he's just done enough to tip them up and get the cover defence across, and if he picks it up from the back of the ruck, and he's blowing the penalty, and he's going to double blast on the referee's whistle. It's never a good sign, so we'll listen in here, see what Matt's got to say. It's good communication.
He's dropping into that, so that's a penalty only there. And then that's clearly in the ruck. No, it's clearly in the ruck. We've got to be careful around this area of the field.
Good work there, Jake. It was clear in the ruck. No, it wasn't.
Just creating any sort of doubt whatsoever.
Everyone's seeing different pictures out there. To be frank, I thought that it was worth a crack.
Yeah.
Wow. To be frank, it was about 50 centimetres inside the ruck.
I'm not frank, mate.
To be frank, I don't think I'd say no to DJ if he told me something. If I was a roof.
Massive line out here.
What's he asked you? Yeah, so Pawasa putting the ball in, 5 metres
potatoes.
out.
I see Patch warming up his neck.
Moana's a jumping option, but not straight.
Nice, good.
So pressure on, good beat work, Beat Brown getting up and making sure that that was a contestable line out.
Nice.
And that's when it's a bit of a terrible rule, isn't it? Like you put a guy up at the front, ball's not even close to him.
They worked well for us last week.
They worked very well for us last week. That's twice in a row. It's a good defensive tactic.
So we just look over to the right hand side where
Nice nudge.
Carlos has kicked the ball. We see Sam Taylor hanging around the Prem's bench, which is... I love Sam, but I don't see him anywhere near the Premier bench.
He's got his top on?
He's got a top on today.
okay.
It's unreal. Played 40 minutes, mate. Lock.
He scored a try last week.
Scored a great try last week. Anyway, Pawasa again, 35 out from the Poneke line.
Oh, early jump.
That's a good line out move there. And Halalilo in the tackle of Jones, but he stays on his feet. Jeez, that's some strength from Sione Halalilo.
Yeah.
Good clear out there from Bellucci, but they reload again, the Ories forwards, and I can't see the number there, but they did very well as Hay out here to Tuitianga.
Nice, boys. Let's keep that up. Let's keep it up. We're folding well. Yeah, we have numbers.
Jake Hamlin at 10. Oh, again,
Counter-ruck that,
that's a good counter-ruck.
Just flood it. Someone's trying to mess with Deej. Deej doesn't look too happy.
No, that's right. Siomina Whangai. So Lisa Siomina Whangai at loose head prop for Ories.
Damn, you're flying at this. Did you practice over... No, it's okay. You got it, bro.
I've been...
Remember, I did grow up in Southland.
We'll give it to you. I'll give it to you. Pawasa again, man, he's got some strength around that in that pick and go game.
Here we go. Boys are holding strong.
Yeah, they have been holding strong. Oh, that's a wild pass out to... Yeah, I thought Carlos might have been.
Might be in.
But he's happy to let the ball go in a touch, and Poneke will reset from the line out here.
This does make me excited for the second half if we can keep our fitness up.
Yeah, how many minutes gone have we, Crush?
27.
27.
Right, so still a long way to go in the first half, but you know, I'm glad you're excited for the second already. Takunda. Oh, Lucas gone up early, and again it's been cleaned up at the back. Huggins, the fridge is just taking it into contact. Good work, Clifford. How many nicknames do we want to give the guy?
Big Mac. Go on.
Big
Go.
Mac.
From Cars. Oh, I didn't know Caleb could.
Caleb can kick, mate.
I didn't know he's silky like that.
Yeah.
That was
but it's gone straight back there from Hamlin.
Pussy's covered well.
He has stayed back, and he's got that explosive sort of...
He does. Oh,
Yeah.
gee, they're cheering.
Oh, yeah, they like a bit of contact over there. As Bellucci spins out of one and into another. And still going Bellucci with that leg drive of his.
Bellucci.
He's got the Adidas stripes up his back too, for some reason. He's out. Carlos down there. Yeah, it's straightening, great straightening there from... And back onto his feet, good game awareness there.
Caleb.
Caleb Robson.
Bede wants it, but I think they're going deep.
Yeah,
He sees something.
Yeah, but it's not a great kick from He.
No,
The second time he's put it out on the full on that side. The wind's just playing havoc with his radar. We'll blame the wind.
Yeah. Opens there. I have a fun fact about Luca. Apparently he eats a lot. Updates from Lee.
Mate, I know. He stayed at my parents' place for a while when he arrived. He had a whole cake. Mum baked a cake and he ate it for breakfast.
Italians, bro.
Italians, they eat cake for breakfast over there, bro. It's unreal. We have Weet-Bix, man. Those guys are crack it with a bit of chocolate gâteau.
Yeah, how do you think Mario does it?
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Let's go.
And Ray Petty's got a little bit of a hole here with the offload,
they've
tips
just
it on.
opened up
Can't get a
Ories.
number, I think it's number 3. That's Taito Ave.
Moses with a nice cover
Hamlin,
tackle.
Maiava, but he slips out of the tackle of Dom Sipa. He's going to the right. He's still
put
going
his
across
head
field.
down.
Yeah. Finds Halalilo and he's delivered a pass into touch.
You know, Poneke, we done well to that scramble D there.
Oh, the pass went forward too. So, yeah, they're staying quite high on defence and playing up in their space, aren't they?
Yeah.
So, even if they're not affecting the tackle, they're putting pressure on that decision making.
Yeah, and shutting it down like that number. I forgot his number. But he had to put his head down, run through a wonky pass. We forced into errors.
Yeah.
Keep
So
it up,
anyway,
Poneke.
Poneke have chosen the option of the scrum with the line out, and they've gone for the scrum. Sensible option here for the Poneke 4-pack.
You're backing ourselves.
Oh, mate, I'll back red and black any day of the week, regardless of situation. It's a big red out on this side against Celeste Seal Minofangai.
And we have outside Caleb Robson, Isaac Pellegrini. He, since Moana season has finished up, he's just filled in. It's real nice having him help out
Oh,
the
it's
club.
a big scrum here from Ories, and it's not a fair scrum from. Right, so not packing square. Went to the referee instead. So so we'll take that.
Yeah.
Now it's on Carlos to find that touchline. And Moses Nullavow shaking off a few knocks, but he'll be fine, mate. He's been playing 80-minute performances, hasn't he, Crusher?
Yeah, he's one of the leading minutes takers in the game, and of course he's very, very close to a Blazer as well.
It's a shift.
So he's today's number 28. Sorry, 29. No, 28. Sorry, 28 for him. And today is Pussy's 29th.
That's right. Yep.
Exciting.
If selected, Pussy will be getting his Blazer next
And
weekend.
don't forget, this is Andrew Jones's 99th start today.
Oh, wow.
Am I right? I think I am, mate.
You're always right-hander.
You're lining up with him, so you guys step
Yeah,
off and
no.
you
Yeah,
step closer.
I think it is.
He's the mark, half a metre each way.
So this will be his 100th game.
This would be his 100th game.
Yeah, I thought it was next week.
No, I'm
The
pretty
whole-
sure it
yeah,
says.
no, I
Well,
think
let's confirm that at half time when we check the stats. Oh, that's unfortunate. Yeah,
Unlucky.
yeah. Pawasa just hasn't quite cleaned up at the back, but Ropetty's read that line out well from Pōneke and got up in front of Pussy, who's been our number 1 target today.
Pussy's been good. He's good.
You don't play New Zealand under 85s for nothing. At Tour of Sri Lanka in the year.
Amen.
Something for you to have a target at next year, mate. What are you weighing at the moment?
Actually, 80 the other day.
80.
80.
Oh, mate, you're about the same as me.
Probably the heaviest Zimbabwean ever to exist.
What's that look for, Crush?
Crush, I'm with you on that one.
As I look over the bench, see Sam Taylor just pacing on the other side.
What do you think he's talking about?
Mate, goodness knows. One of the great characters of Pōneke rugby.
Sam Taylor's a beautiful
Gone
fever
down,
dream.
yeah, down on Moses' side of the scrum there.
No, it's both you guys. It's both you guys.
I think we've been dominating Ories scrums, which is something I didn't help.
Can we just take a Crush? You might I might talk about the scrums. We'll just leave the wing around of it. I think the scrums have been a fairly
Pretty even.
contest. I wouldn't
Yeah.
say no one's dominated either one yet.
There's been a few penalties either way.
Yep. But thanks for focusing our commentary on the set piece.
Yeah.
I joined a rolling more once. Okay, I just wanted to
Oh, you got a good turnover today, bro. I'll give you that.
flanker material.
Yeah. Well, no, I wouldn't quite call it flanking material, but yeah. See, this is a dominant scrum from Ories here, but Mikey's got it out. Carlos has got Afani coming around the corner.
Afani.
He's looked for the contact. I think he's pushed off Maiava. No, Maiava's done very well to hold on to that leg. Oh, potential offside there. Yeah, he's been picked up there. I think that's Ella Moana that came up, snuck up. So advantage here for Pōneke, and Bulls and Carlos here, his hand looking for the touchline. We are 34 minutes in.
Yeah, midfield penalty. Line out hasn't been going great. You almost look for a tap and go, wouldn't you?
You know, I actually saw an opportunity today.
Good nudge,
I
though.
always
Yeah,
thought.
to the 22 there for Pōneke.
Is that first visit into the 22?
Second, the first one we got declined that try because of knock on.
We inside outside the 22. What's
Why not bomb just off a penalty kick?
Bomb off a free kick.
Bomb free kick.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
penalty, does it have to go?
Percentage it, right? Like,
Yeah.
what are we going to get back?
Yeah, actually.
So, jeepers creepers.
That was not on.
Luca had 3 thoughts about when he should jump there. Just if you're going to make that call to snap at the front, just go.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Oh, God,
Andrew Jones, and he's got that.
Jonesy.
Oh, he's got the ball back too.
Oh,
As
mate.
Pōneke fold back in the
I
shape.
love
Big Red, he
Jonesy.
needs someone to come on the
Go, Big
shoulder,
Red.
but he stays on his feet long enough for DJ to get there.
Like a locomotive
Rope it.
freight train.
Yeah. Those big red Kiwi rails.
Gotta call him Metlink from now on.
Metlink. One of those big diesel engines.
Yeah, go on. It is DJ.
Yeah, DJ showing some good fight. Pōneke just need to keep going on their
The
face play
Manawatu
here.
Express, here we go.
Yeah, and so we've got tackles being called as Mikey gives it back to Carlos. Moses runs a pretty average down line out to Fani, trying to make something happen, gets it over the top to Nick. He's got Pussy outside him, but Nick carries himself and the ruck gets set, clears. I'm going to see some of the Colts players from Poneke down here, and it's good to see Jonesy.
Yeah, good to see.
Another charge from the 99 game veteran out to Isaac Moy Jenkins Pellegrini.
Pellegrini, yep, there we go.
Yeah.
Oh, spinning.
And
Seep's calling for it.
Oh, it's gone snap back to the left. Moses is upright and from a standing start, but he's got all the strength in the world. Jones has pulled it off him.
Go, Jonesy, go, Jonesy.
And that's a recycled ball here. Pōneke, this is a good
Mate, this is...
building the phases, good patient build up. Just there's a few guys lying in the way. I can't quite see what's going on, but it's been recycled back. Beat Brown's in the action there somewhere.
Yeah.
But it's been knocked on in the town. Moses Nalaval as he takes it into tackle. So yeah, you've got to find those opportunities, Crush. You can see you holding the mic up.
You know, that was great defence by Ories there. Actually, not to give away the penalty advantage either. But,
Yeah.
they're creeping offside a little bit there. But again, when we get close to the line, we're making moves second or third phase out wide. Why don't we keep doing it, eh?
Yeah, I know.
No point turning into the big boys.
We need to work harder to stay up, stay straight.
Yeah, some things we won't broadcast, but Takonda, can you please stop shaking the scaffolding? Mate, I know you're a hefty 80 kilos, but bro. Anyway,
I've never gripped a camera so tight in my life here, eh? Every time a man breathes.
yeah.
This is my internship for commentating. Guys, please put in the comments if you like hearing my voice. I can please come back and get paid in beers and maybe a bite of a pie.
Ories have got the scrum here, back to Maiava, who's put on his big right foot. Pussy putting the pressure on, but it's gone down to Afani on the 40 metres.
Nice take.
2 options inside. He's got Sipa, but Nick's going to go himself.
Go on, Nick.
Yeah, he doesn't beat the first. Oh, he still stays on his feet long enough, but
Good fight.
yep, it's a great fight. It's a DJ. DJ fighting that line that DJ can find, just bouncing in off his right foot. Oh, there's a bit of space around the ruck, but Mikey's passed it. He playing a couple of phases out here. It's been pushed
fronting
into
up
touch.
Ories, eh?
Yeah, they got it, but you don't get 55 points for nothing.
Yeah.
55. Oh, quick line out. Maiava's been charged. Ball's gone into
Out.
touch. So actually a reasonable result for Ories there.
They're at the same spot.
Yep.
Good opportunity to reset here for Poneke. Let's reset, execute, be sharp with it. Oh no. It's Ories ball.
Yep. No, you mean Ories, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyway, conventional line out this time. Brown at the front. They come back. Brown goes up, but it's got it over his arms. Down into the arms of Halaleo, who goes down in the tackle of Bellucci.
Hallelujah, hallelujah.
Ball somehow pops back on the... Yeah, just the way that came back did not look right.
He's got to roll first.
Who was that? Luca.
Luca made the tackle.
And Cheryl's in the chat.
Hey, Cheryl.
Great
Good
to see you, Cheryl.
Yeah. Always fun.
Love you, Cheryl.
2.5 left. Shaq Fuso also in the chat.
Again, there's been no stoppages in the...
One of the enigmas of...
one of the first guys to register every season, and never see him.
You still wearing those goggles, bro?
It was a great nudge.
Yeah, that's a good nudge.
Yeah.
So 2.5 minutes to go, 5-0. It's good to try in the first 4 minutes. Geez, that's a cracking nudge. He's got them 40 metres out, 42 metres out from the Poneke line now.
The wind must be stronger than we think down there, eh?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty bloody strong.
Hopefully Carlos can utilise that in the second half. He's got a nudge on him.
Running across the field. But all the players gone over the backs of Jonesy. He's looked for his options. There are none, so he's just carried.
Runs like an orc from the Lord of the Rings. Let him go.
That big axe in his right hand. And there we see Meyer just charging forward.
Yeah.
Oh, big red, wasn't even looking, and he's run into his own man, and it's going to be an accidental offside. But why was Moses tackled? Moses couldn't go anywhere. Hamish, yeah, that's an interesting one, that.
Yeah. I didn't see anything wrong with that, to be honest.
Well, I thought it was unusual when Hamish ran into the back of him, but Moses couldn't get out the way because he's been held by two Ories fellas.
Yeah.
And generally when that happens in a game, he gives himself up, so it's just kind of play on, just play the ruck and carry on, you know, there's no impact on the game. But
yeah, it's been called here.
maybe looked up and thought that was Carlos doing the back door, but it was actually Hamish flying around the corner.
Yeah.
Props always love to play the first 5 role, though.
Well, I think they shit themselves sometimes when they're in that role, don't they? But not there for Hamish. He went one way forward, but there was somebody in his way. The great Wool of Moses. Declan Hay feeds it. Oh, it's a good scrum there, but no, they've got it back, Ories.
They're looking for a kick.
Farney's, with that big frame of his, 6'3".
Oh, good.
Yeah, all the strength, the Samoan Nigerian.
What a combo, eh?
Oh, mate, that's some seriously powerful work. Yeah, slowing it down at the breakdown. Ories, so Poneke got the penalty coming as Carlos looks. Dom Seeper, yeah, it's not quite, it's a bit deep, I think. Could have been flatter.
Needed Zulu chasing that.
Are we allowed to say Dom?
Huh?
Are we allowed to say Dom's name, or is it still, is he TBC?
Sorry, TBC. TBC.
TBC. Why was it TBC?
Oh, because he's not allowed to play rugby in case his boss sees it. Hopefully we'll clip this and send it to him.
Last week when he messaged me, I had him on the team list as the photo and everything.
God knows what's going on Dom's head, but it's great to have him back. Oh, tap and go.
Oh, DJ.
Yeah, DJ's made a few metres. Oh, great close contact metres from DJ. Mikey clears it out. Meyer again, he's going to, doesn't use Jonesy outside him, just takes it back inside.
Yeah.
Coming around the corner here, Poneke, big beat Brown.
Oh,
he's done well though, he'll get back up. And there's Jonesy.
Go, Jonesy.
Yeah, Jonesy only knows one way. And it's netted him a few points this year as Pellegrini comes flying in.
Nice.
Yeah. Quick recycle there from Isaac.
Yeah.
DJ
nice
again.
Stage. God, he's a strong carrier.
Mate, he's actually been playing out of his skin this year.
Yeah.
Haven't got numbers here, so Carlos is going to run it himself, take it into contact just outside the 22. Brown up to Isaac Moy-Jenkins. DJ comes in to help him. Jonesy and Pussy clear the ruck.
Good carry.
Yeah. Meyer throws himself at the defence.
Just patience here.
Jonesy again, come on, DJ, react, bro. Yep, they have now as Moses comes in to help.
Nice.
It's like Pistons going here.
Yeah.
It's just we've got a flag out from the touch judge as well on this side.
Nice.
We'll see how this plays out, but is it against? Oh, it's against. I think it's against us. I can't hear, but he wouldn't have called that up.
So just at that last breakdown, 13 white, swung at 7 red.
13
white.
Yeah.
And I didn't see direct contact with the head, but he swung at 7.
I'm gonna just penalise it only.
Punch from Tom Maiava to Luca Bellucci, but we didn't see the contact, so it's a penalty.
And Matt Thomas there asked, as the play was going, is it against red? So, and he obviously said yes, so that's why he blew it up. Whereas,
I know, because we had.
Yeah.
That's just what he's saying, right? So it's just going to be a penalty.
Yeah, that's unfortunate for Pōneke as we're hard on attack, building phases, and now we've got to start
So
the
coming
stretch
in
again.
half time, we're at 43 minutes on the running time here. So quick tap from Mikey Brown out to
Nice.
Moses Nalaval. Charges into
Good carry.
Totuave. Yeah,
Good
one of the
carry.
great carries. Is potential for a snap on here. There's a snap on here.
Yeah.
Yeah, Passy, he's oh,
The pass is on.
he's still going past. He's down on his knees, so tackle ball there. Yeah.
This is we're in.
Go,
We're in
give
here.
it, give
We're
it, give
in
it,
here.
give it.
We're
Yes,
in here.
yes. And Carlos is scored in the corner. And that'll be half time at 5-5.
Yeah.
So if the kick to come.
Yeah, that's it. Great way to finish out the half
Cracking
here.
way to finish the
Yeah.
half.
We showed resilience, character, B2B. Oh, did you need to broadcast that? Great way. If you don't like that, you don't like sticky TV rugby. You can hear the kids. They're excited. We're excited. It's been a great day of footy. Great half of footy so far. As you would want it to be expected, it's always been a close game between Ories and Poneke. With the kick to come. Wind's blowing hard right.
So this is when you come into your own, mate. Kicking. What do you reckon?
Well, I got taught by the greatest Dan Carter, 5 back through to the left, and you come on an angle. Always look at the inside post. Carlos is good though. Oh, ball's falling off.
10 seconds.
Next, come to offer his 2 cents. I wouldn't take kicking advice from him though.
So we're just a bit blocked here with the...
Phew, Carl's back. That was a bit rushed. That's alright, it's half time.
That's half time. We'll take a break and we'll be back with the second half. It is 5-5, Pōneke and Ories.
Hey, Poneke. You meant to take a piss?
Well, Crush, here we are back at Polo Ground for the second half. 5-all. And a bit of footy to come in the next 40 minutes. Sorry, bro, I realise you haven't got your mic ready. Anyway, Carlos has got the ball. Everyone's ready to go, apart from Takunda, who's nowhere to be seen.
Mate.
It's Carlos kicks off. Big chase on from Bellucci. Ball goes over the top. Oh! Yeah, the referee's on the chest mic, asking where the contact was, and the penalty's been blown. And like one of those reflexes, didn't it, Crush, where they just chuck the arm out when you're beaten on the inside?
Yeah, that's right. It's hard not to, isn't it?
It's very hard not to. It's your
I
first
wouldn't
instinct.
know. Never been on the inside, but...
Never given away a penalty, have you?
No, not.
Yeah.
Not in the last 5 years.
Do you remember the one I gave away last year against Batoni? Sub on, coach gives penalty away, bomb. Lose territory in a big game. Anyway, Dom C put underneath it, but it goes over his head, so that's a good start to the half for Ories.
Massive boot, isn't he?
That's a huge boot, isn't it, Tom Maiava? And really exploiting that wind well on the far side of the ground.
Again, it's one of those things, obviously they plan it every week, so they know how to handle it.
Yeah, and Alamoana, let's go, he's knocked it on. Jones has picked it up. He's quite upright into the tackle, but he's recycled the ball well. No changes to either team that we can see as Moses drops it, gives it out the gate, out the back rather to Carlos, but no advantage there. And back for that knock on, so
all teams still, apart from obviously Adam McGrandle, who went off early.
That's right.
So Bede Brown's on for him, but that was in the first 15 minutes. And apart from that, benches look pretty quiet at the moment too. Ories are up and warming up, but
yeah, and the Poneke boys are just about to from the look of things. So time's off here for some reason.
And of course, Ories, I think they're carrying a fresh bench today.
Yep.
Whereas we had a few guys. Wow.
2 guys.
Bit of a warm up, I suppose, wasn't it?
3 guys. Yeah. Elijah, Lupe, and Jack.
Was Elijah on the bench?
Yeah. Elijah's the second TBC.
Oh, is he?
Yeah.
At 22.
Yeah.
Man, he was good, eh?
Mate, Elijah's unreal. Like, if they need a centre, I'll play him at centre.
Yeah, he could have passed a couple of times, but shit, he was...
So, yeah, here we go. Free kick. Pōneke was about to run around the grounds, but it's already been tapped. Good tackle from Va'a on Caleb Robson. Here we go, throwing it back out to that edge where Pussy's been waiting all day to make that impact. Sun's still out here, despite the big southerly at Polo Ground.
Oh,
Carlos, bro. Unfortunately, that kind of hit Bellucci on the foot, and they were the faster team down onto the ground. As we see the big lock forward, Tuitianga. Carry it. But Poneke, Don Ropeti passes out to Alamoana, who passes back out to Va'a. Maiava's got the ball now. He's got Halaleo outside him. He uses him. Halaleo had Tuitianga, another Tuitianga on the wing. But tackles have been made, and it's a good contest at the breakdown, but this is going to be an Ories ball here. They've had to send a couple of extra numbers in there to make sure it's okay for Declan, and Don runs into Hamish and Maya midfield. Poneke 0 rucking with just Hamish on the ground there. And the big number 3, another tight to Ave, tried to wrap it around the corner, didn't he, Crush? But nothing happened.
And Pussy was all over that. But
yeah, and he's gone back around the corner again into the tackle of Robson. But still on the 40-metre line here, Ories. So we see Poasa into the tackle of, I think that might have been Maya Tim Schmidt. Now they've gone for the kick, and they've found a bit of space too. And Carlos lets it roll into touch, of course, with that.
Yeah, that's good position and good defence, really.
Yeah, good territory gain, though, and ultimately for Ories.
Came from a mistake. Again, playing a lot of footy inside our own 50-metre line.
Yep.
Let's see if they've sorted out the line out in the half-time break as well.
Well, we're still running a 5-man, yeah, still running the same setup.
Bede's got to be the option, isn't he?
Oh, mate, go to front now, go to front right now. Pussy in the middle.
Yes, great take by Pussy.
Yeah, he gets sacked again, but Mikey's coming away with it. Up the pick up. Caleb said, give it to me, and he does very well in midfield crash. Just sets the, great little pass there from Carlos up to Nick. And as Takunda asked the question earlier, yes, Nick does kick, as we see there. But it's given Ories the ball back on halfway. Maiava's got spotted Pellegrini. Well, Isaac Jenkins, but here we go with Tuitianga in space with the centering kick. Something you don't see, but yeah, Declan Hayes right there, and he's got it and in under the post. And yeah, as you said, Crush, not an option that we see often, but it was certainly on then, and it paid dividends for Ories.
What an absolute option. So just looking at the replay there, wasn't much going on there for Ories, and just the space here.
Yeah, well, it came from part of the kick chase, didn't it?
Great vision.
Everyone's jammed in, and then, yeah, it was open, and off we go. Under the post, too. On a day like today, those are invaluable.
So similar to the first half, the first 4 or 5 minutes, Ories have scored, as there looks like to be a change here for Pōneke.
It's Elijah
coming
Lupe.
on.
After a big 40 for the Bees and a big 30 for the Bees last week. He's back after, was it the Axman game when he got injured? I think it was his first start.
His first start, he only lasted a couple of about 15 minutes, and then of course Noah came on and scored a hat-trick.
That's right.
In the same game. So
You have to be retreating. You can't just slowly wait for them to pass you. You actually have to be retreating on those kicks.
Yeah, so Mike, you're getting told about that rule.
So just looking, so obviously it looks like Big Red's day's done. Big Red would have been one of my front runners at half time for a point in the
Oh yeah,
game time.
he still can be.
Yeah, 100%.
See Matt breathing hard. Good on him.
Sorry, Matt.
Putting the effort in. Turn it down a little bit.
Yeah, sorry.
So Carlos kicks off. It's gone over down into the, I think that's the left winger down there, who's taken in the,
Just outside the 22.
yeah, tackle of B Brown. The ball was out, so yeah, Jonesy was listening and snuck up, but there's still been some good metres there made by the Ories forwards on the pick and go. Well, and Declan Hay puts his boot on the ball down to Seeper, takes it. He's got Nick coming on the outside of him, gives it to him. Nick's throwing a forward pass in contact. And that's really given the Ories supporters on that far side something to cheer about, hasn't it?
No, there's not many of them, is there?
No.
There's about 4 swords over there.
I would have thought in the day getting presented to Swindale Shield there might be a bigger turnout.
Yes, but is that a bigger problem with Wellington Club Rugby? It's a long weekend, and here we are, nothing's changed. We're still playing at the same time, same day.
Yeah, there's teams that have been struggling for numbers. Johnsonville Colts defaulted last night because they couldn't put a team out.
Even junior footy. 5 o'clock Ripper Rugby game last night, and you had the whole day off.
Oh yeah,
It doesn't make sense, does it?
No, that's a battle.
Just if you don't think differently.
So let's see how Talalupe goes at his first scrum here.
It's his first real test at Premier level.
It's a bit rough on MSP. And
Didn't play against him, did he?
he did. Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
The inside ball here to the winger, but he's gone down the tackle. I think that might be, Mikey Brown. As Dom Ropetti charges forward, gets them over the halfway. Lamoana now gets through the tackle of Carlos Hihi. Mikey goes quick up around the ruck. Siumina Whangai sets the ball and they snap back. Maiava's coming in at first receiver. Pops up to a new man on the field there, number 16, Elijah Tia. And welcome back to Kunda, who's clearly been at the bar. But anyway, the ball's gone into the Poneke 22. Carlos is standing there. He's got to put his boot to the ball. He's looking for space, but there's number 10 down here, Jake Hamlin. Maiava finds the space in behind Elijah in the 22. Elijah's taken it. He's got Maiava on him, but he's said, "Get off me," and he's turned around and charging back forward. Oh, and it's a sternum tackle too. So the penalty's been called for.
That's your centre. Are you ready?
Oh, and he's called the. So we saw in the. We just shut that lid so no one falls down, right?
Yeah, good shout. Here we go.
Saw in the earlier game a red card with about 5 minutes to go from Ories when there was a man in front of the kicker and the referee called it and he got sworn at by one of the Ories players and he went to march him 10 metres for swearing and then the player tried to steer him out, so as that was happening the referee just slowly reached into his pocket and pulled out a red card.
Was he steering out the ref?
Yeah.
Good on him.
Oh no, I was impressed actually, it was great.
You got to love club rugby.
Again, referees can't play the game without them.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I thought Craig did a very good job, the referee we had in the Premier 2 game today.
Very good roofing.
Some changes today. So 4 and 11 from Ories are coming off, replaced by 17 and
That's Philip Ulu'i,
20, I think that
Isaac
is.
Bracewell.
Is that 20? No, it's not
Nah, I don't
Isaac.
think he's got the right number on there, the number 20.
No.
But then same could be said for Elijah on 21.
Poneke to throw in.
Take
Nice.
from Pussy. Takes it to ground.
Pussy's had a good game today.
Sure has. There's Bellucci. Bellucci's also had a good game, and he's trying to spot a seam there. Just
Good
getting close to
carry.
the ruck. So now he's got to get his off his feet. Maul's been called, so it's going to be a difficult job here
This
for
is going to be
Poneke.
tough. This is going to be tough.
Yeah, but Jonesy's in there just having an absolute time of his life. Like a pig in the proverbial, but that's given that small group of Warriors supporters a lot of energy on the far side.
Yeah. As one, a brotherhood as they call it, and you can really feel it out there.
Oh, there's a good bit of feeling in this game. It's unfortunate about that early try to Kunda.
Yeah.
That Declan got.
Yeah.
The man who's turned out for the Pōneke Wanderers a few times in the under 85 kg comp.
And now look at him.
Oh, he's always been. So, another scrum. Moses backing down on the loose head.
Here we go. You
Couple
can
of
see,
changes. Yeah.
Ories is quite flat in that midfield. They got a
Yeah.
lethal ball running at 13.
I think at 12 thing is a kick on here.
Yeah.
No,
Oh,
and with the blindside winger into the tackler,
He's done a strong carry, but he done it well though.
10 metres over the advantage line though to Kunda, but
Yeah.
someone's slowing it down in there.
Yeah, and they're looking to
And here
kick
comes
here.
that kick back to Jake Hamlin. He's let it bounce, or he's let it bounce again, and he stays in.
Stayed in.
Yeah,
He's going
Tom
to look for
Super.
touch. Nice.
And he hasn't made many metres though after all that effort. So big gain for Ories there.
Yeah.
You have to say at the moment the difference between the two teams is the kicking game.
Yeah.
Ories got on the string at the moment.
Yeah,
And
yeah,
there's another sub here. Number 1 is coming off, replaced by number 18, I think it is.
Yeah. And
Christian Semu. Doesn't look like Christian Semu either. Anyway, we'll keep going.
back into it. Here we go. Nice
Yeah,
take
off the
from
top.
Ories.
Off the top, ball out to Hamlin. He's got the number 17 running across, but he's gone out to Maiava.
There's some hands going on here.
There is.
Off to the winger.
Good tackle
Nice.
there from Afani. Good amount of check.
Jonesy
Still out
up and at him. Oh,
Yeah, miserable tackler. Got him down.
too fast for his own feet.
Hey, we all are sometimes. You could have. Oh, it's
Oh,
Dom.
Dom.
Petty spots a bit of space on the outside and exploits it well. Good tackle there from Mikey Brown, but
Ories are on the charge here, eh?
yeah, we got to man up on that D and get that same thing going we had in the first. So, geez, you're back up here rocking the boat again to Kunda in terms of the scaffold.
It's just all my mana, bro.
That's hard. That must be hard being you. Great work on the
Great
ground.
turnover,
It was DJ
great.
Tauipu. I thought it was a second crack when he got that.
Ories were looking quite dangerous, eh? I got quite a bit scared. They were,
Oh, he made touch.
What a finder!
Good work there from Hee.
Well, there you go. There's your captain getting your turnover, then your 10 kicking you downfield. It's a momentum change.
No, if that's not All Blacks footy, I don't know what is.
Now let's hope
Well, let's see what the
our,
line out does.
Yeah.
Now, I think the line out, apart from that first couple, the line out's been all right today.
Okay.
The
Maybe
forward's been
three.
dominating.
So we're going to talk about the backs, bro. Okay, here we go. Jonesy's in. Bede's mucking around in the middle. He's going to go to the back. And Hussey comes forward and up they go. And
Nice.
yeah, another one. That's worked for them, that call all day. So
Nice.
Tima Schmidt takes it in, but it's a good wall that Ories have met with. Skippy Vata's folded over.
It's over. He's got hands
Yeah,
on.
yeah, but he got taken off his feet.
Yeah.
So
That's good.
another good opportunity here for Carlos to show that right boot.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was the tackler was didn't roll, which didn't give the clean opportunity as Carlos looks to go to the right hand touch line.
Are you coming your way, Craig?
The wind there and inside the 22.
Yeah, good work there from Carlos.
Nice.
Back-to-back penalties, and they've gone 80 metres downfield, 70 metres downfield, 22 to 22.
It's a big field, this one.
It is.
That is a good march here from Poneke. Good
Yeah.
territory game. We're now on the 22. Let's execute and finish. taking a step. Whilst we're on the break, I think a shout out to Nick, who I think is wearing Warehouse Long Johns as top skins.
Good on him.
Yeah.
Oh, they've put the 2-man up and they've put the pressure on. Mate. Unfortunately for Pōneke there, but the ball looks like it's come. Oh, I thought it was knocked on, but he's called a penalty. Same thing.
That's tough here from Poneke. We're getting our opportunities.
Got to execute though.
Yeah.
Oh, it's niggly.
Nando, you got to run the grounds, mate? Or yeah?
I was going to do it, but my hand can't get in my pocket because it's so friggin' cold.
Yeah, cool.
Wait a look before. I'll do it.
We'll just guess, eh? Axman losing.
Yeah. So, Upper Hutt, 17-5 over Hutt Old Boys. Yeah, Marist, 51-19 over Avalon. Tawa and Wainui are 10 apiece.
Wow.
And OBU are up 24-12. So no scores from the North Johnsonville or Parramatta, Plymouth and Petone games. Two games we're actually quite interested in.
Yeah. And is that Tribe you're on, or is that Explorer?
That's Tribe. I'll go Explorer for the... Explorer only works as good as the input.
Yeah, that's right. That's right. Well, they did say that with all of them, yeah?
Hey?
They're all the same.
Yeah, but at least there's two scores. You know, you sometimes get the 0 from Explorer.
So Ories have thrown it in. They're looking strong off this attack here. Looking to get into shape. 10's drop back. They're looking to kick here. Oh. Maybe a concussion check for that bro there. Caleb sees some space. He's going for a nice attacking kick. Not too bad of a touch finder. A little bit cheeky. As if anyone is a follower of Squid Rugby, he will note that the team that kicks the most usually comes out on top of in the game.
Paraplum are up 19-18 over Petone. And Norths are up 22-10 over... Javel are up 22-10 over Norths.
Go on, Javel.
Next couple of weeks will be interesting in that, especially that spots 4 to 7. Very, very tight there about who plays who and who gets a home field advantage in knockout games.
Yep, that's right.
So here we go, packing down midfield scrum. Let's see what shape they're setting up. Over the left-hand side where Caleb is, it looks like something could be on.
Yep. 8, 9, 12, 13.
But they go the other way. That's why I'm not a rugby coach.
He's got a kick on yet. Oh, Maiava's got it covered, but he's back and he's found touch about where the scrum was.
Yeah. Maybe a 1 metre gain.
Pretty sure just based on that scrum there, Mikey was on the wrong side. He was about to put the ball on the... HIA needed for Mikey Brown there. I'm not sure if he realised it was his ball.
He only knows one rule, and that's attack.
So here we go, that Pōneke line out back to Pussy. Oh, it's swung, didn't it? But
Take! Go, Pussy!
Keep going, Pussy! Go! His options. Gets slammed to the ground by the number 20. Bede makes the clean out.
Nice, they're wing his hand.
Yeah. As we see, that's some great work there at the breakdown from Ories.
Yeah.
Myers missed the clean out and stayed down. I'm not sure why. He might have. But Don Seeper's got the ball back in just on there. He's gone for the little chip kick to put the boys in space back there.
Look at it. Look at it.
Bounce, but Maiava's got it covered. And Jonesy's got the tackle in. Bellucci's on top of it. They've just taken it outside the 22, I think, there.
Yeah.
Sally Moana charges into midfield. Still on the 22, but halfway across the ground.
Looks like, Ories.
Now it's back to, I'm not sure who that is, might be Hamlin, I think.
Not the best
Carlos
kick.
has let it bounce though, so he's given him a bit more time to bring that chase up.
Found Nick.
Yeah,
I thought that was tapped for a bit. I thought, oh gosh.
Nick's got himself to ground.
Ref, get him out of there.
Oh, yeah.
He's been doing it all day, ref.
Knock on.
Oh, maybe he hasn't been doing it all day.
Ories.
Oh, he's been doing it all day.
Don't tell the referee got to play knock-ons in a grumpy voice and won't end up a blue card.
Mitchell's still online, boys. He reckons DJ's a good bet for 3 points today.
There's not often I agree with Mitch.
Yeah, but I'm not sure if we can agree with Mitch, can we?
Wow, there's a few guys out there, but let's wait and see. We've still got how long to go, Crush?
To the final 20 minutes now.
Sweet, the final quarter of the game, 7 points in it.
Let's finish it.
Jimmy Gervich sealed. out of Polo ground, round 12 clash of the Swindale as well, which has already been stitched up by the Oriental-Rongotai Rugby Club.
I see a lethal man for Ories warming up, and that is David Leota Johnson, also known as Kavika.
Here we go though, a big scrum here from Pōneke, out to his face shows and goes, gets smoked.
Ooh, there's space though on Ifiani's side.
Oh, Lucas, yeah.
Still space, he was open. He was calling it too.
Yeah.
Could be a play to go for the points.
He's still asking for it. But I think the ball's going to go back to Carlos's favoured side, so into the 22.
So this is where we need to execute.
So it looks like Patch is warming up to come on as well.
Go on, Patch. I love you, Patch.
Patchy.
Yes, Patch.
Mate, Patch has been looking like that for 60 minutes.
Yeah.
Patch needs about 60 minutes to warm up though.
Oh, going for the short ball at the front, and it's tumbled into touch, unfortunately. I think Moses might have dropped it backwards or tried to get the ball back to Jonesy. And that move, which has been effective this year, at the front of the line out.
Yeah. But
Alamoana goes up. Bede Brown put his hand on his shoulder, which is never a good idea.
and he's going to take it.
Taking the tip about 10 metres in front of the sock. I enjoy this sort of enterprise there.
You got to be adventurous, don't you?
You do. You got to try these things. Sometimes the referee, Jonesy Hunt's got that try from Jonesy's knock on against Wainui, so you'd able to play to the whistle.
Yeah, that's just another missed opportunity for Pōneke though.
Yeah, there's been a few of them today.
And
It's been tough.
as Ories make 2 more changes.
It's been tough.
Yeah, the man in the pink kiki, I think that is
David Leota Johnson.
Yeah.
I'm his neighbour. He was having a nice afternoon nap, and I went over to congratulate him on him having a baby boy.
Oh,
Right, when was that?
Yesterday.
Oh, wow.
So he's
Happy wife, happy life.
Yeah.
Still out at the rugby.
I remember watching him last year against their Colts. He scored 5 tries in that game.
Thank you, Crush. I was playing that game.
Absolute beast. He never came down your channel though.
He didn't, because he saw me and was like, I don't want to run down there.
I think that Hayes moved to 10 from the look of things,
I
hasn't he?
actually missed a tackle.
Is Bracewell on? Yeah, Bracewell's on at half-back, and Hayes at 10, and Moava's just punted it downfield. We got Seeper underneath it. He's found it, he's taken it, and he's looking for the space, but he's going to run it back here. He's taking it, he's into the midfield and taking it to ground.
Now,
Poneke still folding back into shape.
go on.
Yes,
Go on,
charge,
go
great
on.
charge up there from DJ.
Oh, you got to rate
quick
DJ.
Hands, yeah. Go
Square
funny.
hands.
Yeah, he's done well there, getting it over the halfway, so it's making positive meters here. Pōneke back to that man DJ again, the man Mitch is so enamoured with.
How many carries do you think DJ has had? Probably like 20.
Oh mate, DJ's been unreal this season.
Yeah. Do you think he? Oh, that's all
Out
right.
of nowhere, Carlos has dropped the ball, unfortunately, and we've got Watson Irving walking on in front of us to touch judge, as well as the other one. So we'll just sit back and have a listen here, eh?
Yeah.
And management are continuing to question both me and swearing at me and continuously.
Okay, DJ. So 18 to go, the AR is having problems with your management and your coaches. I want you to go have a talk to them to tell them to still sort it out, or else I just stop the game and I'll start sending people away. It's your coaches and your management.
Maybe we should have turned us back up.
Yeah. We'll deal with it. We'll deal with it that way, Craig. If it carries on, just let me know though.
What do you think Bondi has said for that to happen?
Just let me know if it carries on.
Bondi's bullying the Ories players.
No, so the touch judges come on to complain that the Pōneke management's having a crack, questioning every decision. So DJ's had to go tell them off. And Bondi will probably pull DJ off now.
Ando's on the blower. So we have a scrum here. Ories ball. They're looking to stack the winger inside the 10. Looking to play it narrow, then probably spin it wide. Here we go. Oh, wingers drop back. They're going for a chip, but that has been shanked. Nice take from Ifiani. It's put him in a tough, awkward position, but we've done well here. Oh, Caleb wasn't fully expecting that, but he's also done well. We need to flood this here. We need to flood this and look for a clearance. Let's play it smart here, boys. Let's play it smart. But Ories have just come in. The brotherhood, you can tell, you can feel it. The brotherhood, that's the brotherhood right there. That's Oriental-Rongotai.
Great charge here from David Leota.
Oriental-Rongotai. And here we are. Ories is on the charge. They spin it. They see some space.
His numbers here slimmed on. He's gone out to number 10, I think that is. But he's throwing just
they've just cut
an easy try in the end with that step back in without Pōneke's numbers flooding across. It's an unfortunate try there.
Yeah.
All came from that. We got turnover and Caleb thought there was a man on the inside and let it go, and that created that opportunity for the turnover that was just exploited there, Takunda.
Yeah, it was. And especially with that ruck, you could just tell Ories, they just saw the opportunity. They flooded it and they got the ball back, and we were outnumbered, mismatched. It was a good swim from Dom, I'd give. It was a good swim, and he just stepped back in.
It was a numbers thing in the end, wasn't it?
Yeah, can't do much about that.
16.
That's the brotherhood. It's the brotherhood.
Maiava taking the shot at goal, which will put us at 19, so it's 17-5 currently.
20 seconds.
So as we can see, Patch is looking like he's coming on from Waiswara from Master Uguay Meach, and DT.
Yeah, David Tauipu. Could be a good game for David Tauipu to make an impact on.
Yeah, I rate him, eh?
Oh, bro.
He's class.
As Maiava's kicked it, and it's just gone out to the left of the post, so it's going to stay at 17-5.
Yeah.
With a few minutes, what have we got left on the clock, Crush?
About 15 to go.
15 to go.
Big 15 metre from Poneke here.
Look at Patch. Patch is up. Patch is ready.
Patch on for Moses.
Yeah.
And two's come on for... Bede Brown's come off.
Oh,
David's on.
So Bede's on. I was trying to speed the game up a little bit here. As Pussy comes up, that's unlucky.
Near take.
Yeah, but Ropeti has done incredibly well under pressure there.
Yeah. Caleb sees something, and that was good. That was good from Caleb. He's getting ready to rush. Pellegrini needs to be with him. Backfield's covered.
And a penalty's been given. Same thing as earlier. Tackler didn't roll, so you can't get over the top and steal the ball like that.
What would Crush and Anna, what do you reckon? Do you think our discipline has somewhat let us down slightly this game in opportunities, or has it been...
I think it's more been execution.
Execution.
Some of those penalties, there hasn't been too many for offside. We haven't given penalty after penalty after penalty.
Yeah.
But we're going the penalties away at really inopportune times. I think that's probably the way to say it. And that's right now is one of those times because it's put the Ories pack straight back into attack mode with the line out on the 22.
Yeah.
Tauipu jumping at 2. David Tauipu, that is.
David. King David. David's like Goliath in the Bible. Still, I might add that in.
Just
good line out
the
from
double
Ories.
pump at 2 there, the Ories,
David, here we go. Kavika runs into Deej, man. I don't think I'd want to...
No, they just told them they snapped here. There's something in on the blind. Maiava's done well there with the ball bounce. Seeper's done very well.
That's a Seeper special when he gets that off. He loves that.
Again, that's another one of those opportunities, though, that Poneke haven't executed on, isn't it?
Yeah.
There's been another change as well. I just saw Jimmy Lee's on as well.
Yeah.
Jimmy Lee. Himothy Lee.
Had his birthday earlier in the week. Happy birthday, Jimmy.
Yeah. Looked like a good time down in Queenstown after the game last week.
Yeah. Fun fact, Jimmy Lee, along with me, wears extra small shirts so the muscles can stick out. I think I caught him wearing a kid's 12 the other weekend.
Well, that's up there with Nick Robertson shorts that he had to pitch out of the kids' kit from the under 12.
Yeah, but Nick Robertson is a kid. That's the difference.
So last bit of sun on the shortest day of the year.
Yeah. What a way to bring in the Saturday of Matariki weekend, you know?
Well, it'd be better for in front, Takunda.
Yeah, sorry.
That's what,
What do you when you're about to say something?
What do I think? I don't.
Well, do you think or just?
I don't know. Crush, I'll give you a secret. I free ball all my conversations.
Yeah, no,
anything I
it's
say.
good. Keep it up.
Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't.
that's why you're here. So anyway, Ories ball, scrum down on the far side. Bracewell out to, who's that?
Oh! But
19 comes through. Jeez, there's a big roll on there from Vata.
Ories have
As they come
got
around the corner, Rosto Rook thought he spotted a hole.
Got
Man
momentum.
Back from the High Rocks competition.
high rocks.
Yep.
Oi!
Good tackle. Oh, plus he just didn't quite execute that tackle.
So here we go, boys. Come on.
Yeah,
we need
reset
big
on the
defense
D.
here.
Yeah, Luca Bellucci makes a good crunching tackle on D.
Come on, boys. Big defense here. Big defense.
And the penalty's been won there in from the side. Oh, that's a bit of a coach killer, that sort of penalty.
Yeah.
The clean out from the side. You've got to come in through the gate, don't you, Takunda?
Coming through the gate. Yep.
Talk us through that turnover you won earlier today.
Oh, well, like, you know,
I was annoyed at you because you didn't chase that first kick hard enough. but then you made up for it when you chased that tackle and made the turnover.
yeah, I watched a couple British and Irish Lions 2005 game 2 highlights, and one held in here in Wellington. And I saw a little Richie McCaw, and it's just...
General Richie, okay. But cool.
I also learned how to goal kick from Dan Carter.
Well, jeepers,
not
good
him
doing.
himself.
Yeah.
Off YouTube.
Anyway, Jonesy throwing the ball in. There's a few new faces on the line out here, so a bit more tall timber with DT.
Tall timber, nice.
But we
That's
go
you, Endo.
back to the one that's worked. But come on, just you can't give the guys a sniff with the ball on the ground because I respect a team that wants to win it on the ground.
Yeah, and Ories is going to throw everything. I think,
We should be throwing everything to Gunda.
yeah, we should be.
Yeah. There's a double pump there from
Double pump.
Skivi Vata out to Maiava. There's space out here. Oh, he's stuck back inside there, the hooker, the replacement hooker, and he's lost the ball in contact, but regathered it. It's David Johnson charges in, goes down to the tackle the patch, pick and go there from Halalilo. Man who hasn't featured so much in the second half, he's knocked it on. Elijah.
Yeah, go on, just
drops
play
it
on.
as well. Yeah, so knock on each way there.
Yeah, that's been. I think general census of what I've watched this game is when you're playing Ories, you just got to know that regardless of what team they bring, they're going to give it their all. They're going to bring it just at every moment. I think
The 99-10 doesn't suggest that.
the 90. that's like. Hey, and that's like.
Okay. Thinking, talking.
This team that's got 55 points so far in 11 games in the Swindale Shield does suggest that. It depends on what Ories team you're playing against.
And again into the last 8 minutes now, and Ories are still chasing that fourth try.
Yeah. But it feels like they've gone up a gear. And they've had all the territory in the possession in the last few minutes.
Yeah.
So, and Pōneke are chasing the game here since where mistakes can happen. And as shouldn't have said
things
it.
that don't
Shouldn't have said it. Dom got a long way in front there. His depth wasn't as good as it could have been. And he's dropped the ball inside the 22.
You have to say in the second half here, Ories are just went up a gear and played real simple footy,
Yeah,
but very, very direct footy.
Yeah, very effective footy.
And a hard team when you're chasing the game like we are now, where mistakes are going to happen.
Yeah. Brothers footy. That's what they're playing.
Hey, that's what everyone plays, bro.
I'm
That's
never
what we're
getting,
playing.
I'm never getting lit again on the mic. I'm sorry, guys.
Yeah, stop talking in cliches. You sound like Tui. The great man who's below us.
Tui's below us on Tinder.
Yeah. So, don't swipe left, bro.
Put the phone away real quick.
Yeah. Oh, yes, good tackle. Carlos, great tackle. Oh, that's a clean out.
Clean.
Halalilo
Get off
just
my man, Jimmy.
smokes him.
Yeah. Ories having a crack here.
Yeah, and they're coming around the corner, but he's setting well. Leota Johnson in. Good tackle there from David Taipu.
Yeah.
Although it doesn't take the momentum out of it. And again, just that simple play Crush was talking about. As they're on the 15, about 15 in from touch, 15 out from the line, and the big man, number 18, who's that? Christian Semu, according to this. And another penalty, great work. Great work at the breakdown. I think that would have been Jimmy Lee. And he's tapped and gone.
He's gone.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
Pussy's calling for it. And
God,
he
Himmy.
gets smoked there, Jimmy, but brilliant work on the recycle as DT picks it up, gives it out. The Farney's got a ball now, skipping around. Another great chop tackle.
Nice.
So Jimmy back to Carlos. He's got Elijah outside him. He's lost it in contact. I think it's been stripped. No, it's built advantage knock on as Pussy went for the big kick forward, but Leota Johnson brings it back in. And
no advantage though from the knock on.
turnover was good, but you could see what Elijah was trying to do there, just couldn't execute. Stay here. Just not allowed to leave.
Do you need to...
Nah, off you go, bro.
Let's go, boys.
So,
Yeah, well, Secundus had to evacuate the scaffolding, so that should be a less shaky picture for the last few minutes of the game.
it's been worse the last 10 minutes because he needed to go for a pee.
Yeah.
He's been jumping up and down like a bloody kid in the swimming pool. As Ories have a scrum on the 22 midfield.
Oh, and there we go, off the back there, Ropeti
great
inside to
inside ball.
Halalilo, and another inside ball to Ali Moana, who's got the...
tackle with DJ.
oh,
That's Pussy actually made the tackle.
reset, Maiava. Pussy's missed the tackle, or advantage for offside here.
Offside. That's a tackle.
Yes, so Matt Thomas had a pretty good game today.
Yeah, we had a crack at Bondi about it, something to go down well.
As Ories getting closer now, they're about 5 or 6 metres out.
So back for the penalty. So Poneke need to switch back in that D mode here. How long we got,
We've got
Crush?
5 minutes to go.
Yeah.
So
It'd be good to be first team to not let them score 4 tries against us. Jesus, Secunda's still taking his time to get down. Is that worried?
he doesn't know how to use the ladder. He's gone backwards down the ladder. So yeah, there's going to the scrum.
Yeah. So they're picking another Ropeti off the back type move here, Crush.
Here's a great little move they just did before with the
It was.
inside ball to Halalilo.
So Patch on the loose head side now. Oh, is there a blind? No,
Yeah, they got
where's that
15.
right winger? He's coming in a bit. Sam Tutianga. So Bracewell feeds the ball. Bit of momentum there. Yeah, they're still that momentum. They're giving away the penalty. Oh, who picked that up? No, that was Dom Ropeti. So he's made some metres off the back. He's quite close to the line too, I think. 3 metres or so away. Out to the 10, spins it across the big pass. That's gone nowhere. And we're coming back for that penalty at the scrum time. I imagine they'll be going again here.
Yeah, I'd say
Crusher,
so.
although Leota Johnson looks like he's wanting to tap and go, but
Standing up. Scrum.
yeah, scrum being called. No doubt Ories will look to do more of the same. They had a bit of forward momentum there, so time for Pōneke to reset, clean those boots.
Again, Patch did well initially, but that second wave, I think probably wasn't quite expecting them to keep it in there.
A few kilos down with DT in the second row rather than the back row as well.
Same setup.
Yeah, well, why would you do anything different? So let's see if Pōneke can disrupt it this time. Oh, Patch has gone down. Oh, didn't expect that. I thought Patch was the one that had gone down. No one wants to tap it, but Maya's gone. And he's put the zone boot to it. Jeepers creepers. Maya Tima Schmidt. Straight down the throat of that Bracewell.
It is.
Yeah. Jimmy makes the tackle. Luca's on top of him as well as DJ, but there's no A or B defender there yet, so that's been spotted by the Ories forwards who are making men's meters. Well, Jesus, Alan Moana, that's a hell of a run, but it shows you the importance of trying to get that defence set. There's numbers out here, big floating forward pass, and it's gone into touch. Is it forward?
DJ scrum or line out.
Yeah. Scrum will on it, yeah. So what would you go, Crush?
You go scrum.
Full pass.
Midfield scrum almost.
Yeah.
Good blind side here to have a crack down.
I'm slipping over a bit.
And
Yeah, Matt Thomas making a comment about how slippery this field is. It's unusual. I'm warming up on it before, you let the ball bounce and it wouldn't quite ping back like you'd used to.
Yeah, well, I guess most of the grounds we play on these days are sand-based, aren't they?
Oh, Miramar will be sand-based, eh?
Yeah, but this is like bloody
Puggy,
Play-Doh.
really puggy. Yeah, Play-Doh's a good shout.
It's the first job here. Poneke going into the last 2 minutes. Love to score a try and get a point out of the game as well, if possible.
So Carlos is going to kick it. Yeah, kicks it long. The first time Poneke been out of their own territory for a long time. I don't think they quite are actually, looking at where the touch judge might be running to.
It's good clearance though.
Yeah, it was.
Can't see anything.
I thought it was a little bit further than that, but we'll take the touch's word for it. It's closer than we are.
So Ories line out, 10 metre line.
Oh, DJ's done well getting up there and disrupting it, but somehow Ories have made 5 or 6 metres from that line out. As Leota Johnson runs into DJ Taupu. Oh, Luke has gone for the turnover, hasn't quite executed. Oh, it was Pussy actually. As we see the big number 16 charging down that sideline, he gives it off to number 20. And unfortunately, he's in the corner.
That's double.
That's the double for not Isaac Bracewell,
Someone else.
but somebody else, and the 4th try as well. So a perfect 60 looks like it's going to come for Ories.
Who they got next week?
They have Avalon or someone, don't they? So that's a very unfortunate try for Pōneke, from Pōneke to let in.
Game from a push on the line out, and it just fell into the reserve hooker's hands. And made.
You got 3 seconds for the kick and then you'll be in time for the restart.
There we go. So time for the restart.
So go around the grounds quickly. OBU are up 31-12 over the Axemen.
You've got 20 seconds.
Upper Hutt are up 17-5 over Hutt Old Boys Marist.
Massive.
Yep. Plymouth still up 19-18 over Petone. 51-19 MSP over Avalon. 22-10 Jayville over Norths. 15-10 Tawa over Wainui. And 22, and it's going to stay that way, 5 Ories over Pōneke.
Yeah,
so that's got all those games have got permutations for the top 8 in terms of the order.
It's final play. So it's final play. So
Unfortunately, we can't get any points out of this game now, so it's going to drop us down to, especially with Hutt Old Boys. Hutt Old Boys down at the moment.
Yeah,
it's going to push us
to 6th or 7th.
Yeah.
So a quick kick off there from Carlos, but it hasn't quite played off, and Dom's put in a touch to cool the game.
All right, 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, I think 3's have got to be a conversation between
I think it's going to be DJ, doesn't it?
DJ and Pussy, maybe 3 DJ, 2 Pussy.
Yeah. And then I reckon Big Red.
Big Red for the 1.
Yeah, I reckon he had a great first
he
half.
put a shift in, didn't he?
There we go. So next week we're back at home against Norths for the final time of the final game of the round. As Norths had a few players come back today as well, so it should be a great game.
Yeah, it will be.
And Ories have got someone else.
And a need to get lots of points out of it.
So again, congratulations to Ories for winning the Swindale Shield, and hopefully we see them again later on in the season.
Yeah, Ories got Wainui out there next week.
There we go. All right, thanks to Kunda for your input, and we'll see you all next week.